What a quote to put beside the interview we've just seen 2 minutes ago from David Moyes in the middle of contract negotiations. Aidy, we talk a lot about managers and we look towards the top of the Premier League, a Spanish manager, a Portuguese manager. In terms of English managers, how important is Harry Redknapp? Just how good has he been?
Well, I think he's great. You know, we're listening to him there. He puts a smile on your face. I'm not so sure that Saddam Hussein will make a particularly good owner, but it certainly makes everybody smile. And in terms of what he's done there, it's great. But British managers, yeah, that's what we want. David Moyes we've had, who's done a great job at Everton, been plucked from the Championship, and Harry's got Portsmouth up and moved out and come back in again and doing a brilliant job there. We've
heard the argument that foreign players in the Premier League is stopping the youth squads getting through into the first team. Do you apply that to managers? Is it harder for British managers now?
Well, I think so. Obviously, I'm biased, but I genuinely believe that sometimes in football there's fads. You know, an Italian team wins the World Cup, so therefore the Italian coaches must be best and the Italian players must be the best. We had it a few years ago with, you know, when Arsene first came on the scene. He was a brilliant manager. I think you should look at managers and players for what they actually are, as opposed to just being the new thing on the block.
Where they're from, rather than what they actually do.
Absolutely, yeah. If they can do the job, then pick them to do the job that you want them to do. Don't just get them because they've got a nice or a different passport.
Excellent. The words of the next England manager there, Aidy Boothroyd. Stan, let's take a look at our third game then. This is the starting 11 put out by the aforementioned Harry Redknapp. So this is how they line up. Take us through it. How do you see it working out tonight?
Yeah.
2-0 up, of course. 3
at the back. It's a bit of a surprise. But Harry, you know, round pegs in round holes. He's got flexibility all the way throughout the team. The front two pretty much pick themselves. Former Spurs duo, of course. Glenn Johnson down the right, Traore bombing down the left. Diarra scored the wonderful goal in the first leg. He's got that insurance policy of Sean Davis and Richard Hughes to sit in front of that back three. Again, Harry Redknapp will say himself, it's all about the players. You can have all the systems in the world, 4-3-1-2, 4-4-2. It's all about what the players do on the evening.
But then it's also football. It's unpredictable. It's the Yobo own goal. It's Spurs getting a lucky break today with the own goal. Sometimes, Aidy, it doesn't even go in the net and it goes against you. We can't really go the whole night without just letting you relive this wonderful moment in football.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
This is just bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre. I know, Aidy, you're stunned to silence. Stan, you obviously watched this along with the rest of us and saw it as well.
Well, I interviewed Aidy a couple of days later. He was very diplomatic, actually, but it's, you know,
that's because I'm on up on an FA charge.
Refereeing decisions one way or the other, you don't mind. You know, we've all got contentions whether it's something's a penalty or something's not. But when something's so blatantly not a goal, I mean, they have to do something about it, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, I was sent to the stand there for what I said to the referee, which I shouldn't have said. And my biggest problem is my wife's 97-year-old Nan's Churches group, who's said he doesn't use foul and abusive language, and I've had to admit to her that I do. So that's my biggest problem at the moment.
Wonderful. Well, we've seen some debatable yellow cards and sending-offs that weren't tonight, but that red card for Aidy Boothroyd, bang on, great decision. Now, for those who've not been able to join us for football.